Hello, 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 hello. That's the theme song for today's live stream, just in case you needed a theme song and you needed a greeting several times. Welcome to the monthly Patreon live stream. I see that there are 6 people here right now. There's a lag, so they don't see me just yet. I'm thinking. But I am here to answer your burning questions and just talk about whatever randomness I talk about. That's what I do every month. Someone has sent me several questions. Joel Wright, who's in the chat right now as well, has sent me several good questions, and I'm going to answer every single one of them. Is the live stream working now? It seems to be just like at a loading screen. Can people see me? It's not working. It's not working. Waiting for the live stream to work. Oh, Christine can see me. Okay. Okay, good. People can see me now. Good. I can't see myself for some reason. It's not working on my computer, but it's working on yours. All right. Well then, if what you missed, if you didn't see me at the beginning, was I said hello several times, and I'm going to answer your questions. And Joel Wright has asked me several questions, and Joel Wright is in the chat. I'm not Joel wrong about that. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. Sorry about the bad jokes. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. It does seem to be kind of slow. I'm gonna quit some stuff. All right. I'm gonna ask some questions. Answer some questions. Joel asked. He asked, what do you think has been important when it comes to developing your more recent style? Recent meaning the past couple of years or so. Well, my recent style is several different styles, I guess. There was the 6 months or so, or I don't know, 4 months or so, where I was doing every day kind of daily vlog, kind of Casey Neistat style. Then after that, it was a little break, and then it was like the week daily stuff that I had done when I kind of started WheezyWaiter, and now I've lowered the amount of output, and it's once a week currently. Maybe that'll increase later, but there's a lot. I've been working on another big project, so there just hasn't been a lot of time. But so it's different styles. The daily vlog thing was sort of a way to change it up because I was getting a little bored with the original style. But then that wore me down. There was a lot of editing. It was all the time, and I didn't really like having my every moment of my life be a video, be entertainment. That's just not what I really want to do. And so then I did the week daily thing for a while. That was fun, but it feels like, I've been doing that for a while. So now I'm down to once a week, and my current style, I just want to do something that I think is valuable, that people are going to like, that's not just a way to make a successful YouTube channel, but a way to make something that I would like to watch. I actually don't really like watching most YouTube channels anymore. Like most of what has become very popular, I'm not that interested in doing. I'm not interested in just doing unboxing videos or prank videos or review videos or just vlogs about my life necessarily. I've always wanted to be a filmmaker, and so I want to do entertainment. So lately I've been writing my videos like a movie, and each video's, right now I'm planning on making them kind of a 3 to 5 minute movie as best I can. And currently it's about personal stuff because we're having a baby, and so it's about that right now. but it will end up being about whatever I feel like making it about. But I want to make it like a movie, and I want to pack in as much entertainment as possible in each video, and not just put stuff out just to have some content and to make some sort of viral YouTube channel. I just want to make what I want to make, and I want to be happy. I want to figure out a way to be able to do this for a living, but be happy doing it for the rest of my life and do what I want to do. You know what I mean? And what I think other people will want to watch. That's not just following trends. The Winter Izzy says, have you seen Anthony Smosh's video interviewing YouTubers for what it's like in 2017? I did not. I didn't watch it, but I think I should, because he probably has a similar perspective than I do, because he's been around since the beginning. He had more questions. What do I think about advertising boycott and YouTube's response? I try not to think about it at all. AdSense is a good portion of my income, but it's not the most. It's usually like specific ads in the videos or Patreon, and I'd rather it just be Patreon at this point. I'd rather not even worry about whatever YouTube's relationship with ads is. You guys are what I care most about, entertaining the people who want to watch. You know, I just try to stay out of all of that. Not even worry about it. Figure out another way. Why just lock into just the YouTube ad world? Let's see here. Joel Wright had another question. He had several. China. I asked China during her Saturday stream, how much of Austin were you able to see? Is there any particular place in Texas you'd like to go? I know of some pretty good cities since I've lived here my whole life. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Fort Worth. Well, I have been to most cities well, not most cities in Texas, but I've been to most of the major cities in Texas. Maybe all of them, depending on what you consider major. I've been to Dallas and Fort Worth. The band has played in both places multiple times. Been to Houston, played in Houston a couple times. Been to El Paso. And I just recently went to San Antonio. And a place that I want to see, I think I'd want to see some more places on the coast, like on the Gulf Coast. Is it Galway? Is that one of the places in Texas? That's it. I think that would be cool. Nice, relaxing coastal trip. I'd like to see more of San Antonio because I was only there a short time. I'd like to see more of Houston as well, because I feel like I've only seen a very specific weird part of Houston. And Marfa, Texas. I've been to Marfa, which is a tiny artist community in the middle of nowhere. I'd like to go back there. That place is pretty cool. And just more of Austin. There's so much to see in Austin. And then Joel Wright had another question. This is one of my favorite questions I think I've ever been asked. What's your favorite movie that you bet I've never heard of? That's a good question, because I feel like I could probably name some that you've never heard of. The first one that comes to mind that is like probably the most obscure movie that I really like. Saw it at the Wisconsin Film Festival many years ago, called Songs from the Second Floor. It's a Swedish movie. I'm looking it up right now so I can get the description right. It's a Swedish movie, very weird, very it's like a lot of still shots. Like each shot is like beautiful. It's like a painting, and they hold on them for quite a while. The plot's very strange, but it's just, I love the feeling it gives you. I'm gonna read the like the synopsis, I guess you could say, or the let's see. Swedish black comedy drama film which was released in cinemas in Sweden on October 6th, 2000, the day after my birthday. Written and directed by Roy Andersson, It presents a series of disconnected vignettes that together integrate aspects of modern life. So that's kind of how you could describe it. Really, really good. And you probably haven't heard of that one, have you, Joel? Right? And another one that you may have heard of. It's still obscure, but it's probably less obscure. It's also American. If you are from Texas, so you may have come across it. It's called Roger Dodger. It's a indie film starring I don't remember the main older dude's name, but Jesse Eisenberg is the kid in it. It's about this ladies' man who tries to show his nephew the ropes in New York, and it's just really good. Really good indie film, little story. Those are two obscure ones that I can think of. Schizopolis, a Steven Soderbergh movie, is a really good, weird movie. Okay, those are the ones that I'm going to go with for that question. Moving on. Some of you have asked other questions here in the chat. Winter Izzy asked, how did production go? How did the shoot go? I just did a shoot on Sunday for it's a pitch. You'd call it a proof of concept. It's going to be like, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes long for a series, a post-apocalyptic teen fiction parody called The Mall Runner, in which I'm the star, and there's all these kids, and we're trapped in a mall. And we shot it all. We probably did what could have been a 3 or 4 day shoot in one 12-hour day with a little bit more on yesterday. It was a lot of work. We moved fast. I wish we would have had more time, but I think what we got looks really good, and I think it's going to turn out good. And I think it's good, and it will be good enough to perhaps get more funding for a series. Like we probably will redo what we shot, maybe in a longer version, a higher budget version, if we can get the funding. I think it went well. I'm exhausted. It's weird that I've been training for a marathon and my legs are sore from just the production. I'm using different muscles. I was using my production muscles, and my legs are still sore from it. So yeah, that's the thing I've been working on a lot the past couple months. Storyboarding, rewriting the script, and casting, and finding the crew. I've been working with a company called Rafe Smith in Austin, and they've been extremely helpful. They've been doing a lot of the work themselves. Christine says, I don't like full-length movies. After 45 minutes, I just zone out and it gets boring. Any tips to enjoy better movies? Well, watch better movies. China? Yeah. You have tips for that?
For what? I wasn't listening.
Christine gets bored after 45 minutes of watching a movie. I mean, you don't watch movies that often either.
Yeah.
You probably used to be that way.
Watch movies that you want to see instead of movies that you don't want to see. I don't know. If you're bored watching it, then just don't finish watching it.
Yeah. Well, my advice was watch better movies.
Yeah.
If it's boring, maybe it's just not good. You just don't like it. I mean, the best movies to me, there's movies that I love that I have to see what happens in them because I love them. I'm just like, well, my God, I'm so into this. I have to keep watching. And if you don't, well then. But also, maybe, I don't know how you are watching them. Like if you're watching the first 45 minutes and you're only half watching, or you're like looking at your phone or looking at other things while you're watching, it's hard to get into it then. It's hard.
You gotta give it a chance. You gotta try.
Yeah. You gotta pay attention for a bit.
And but be willing to admit to yourself if you're not in the mood to watch it. Sometimes, even if it's a good movie, I'm just not feeling like watching a movie, and I'll find myself like ticking around on my phone or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I just don't want to watch a movie then.
Yeah.
Set yourself up for success.
Yeah, you got to be probably not tired already and in the mood to watch a movie. like at a point in the day when you have more energy. Let's see here. Although I don't understand that because since I was little, I've loved movies. I would always bug my parents to go see movies, and they would get annoyed with me. They wouldn't be in the mood, and I didn't understand not being in the mood to watch a movie. That was just the default for me. But nowadays, actually, now that I'm busier and have more responsibilities, now I actually do have to be in the mood for a movie. And also, there's just so much more entertainment everywhere, and so much more TV shows and shorter entertainment. And so I actually now find myself sometimes having to be in the mood. Although I'm always going to be up for going to a movie theater to watch a movie. If we're going to the theater, definitely, I'm in. What else we got here for questions? Someone said Ireland. I think they were talking about when I was talking about the Swedish movie. No, it was the Swedish movie. Do I plan to submit the Mall Runner to festivals? No, right now we're going to try to make it probably a series, maybe a web series, depending on the budget. I don't think it'll be a festival type thing, but who knows? Does China already have a baby belly? If so, can we see it? China has a baby belly.
Yeah, you can see it. I'm wearing pajamas. Don't look at me. Yeah.
You don't have to show the belly, just the shirt. Okay.
Yeah. Belly.
There's the belly. Baby belly.
It goes up to like right here. That's where the baby stops.
Foot.
Yeah.
There it is. Baby belly. There it is. What else we got? Any other questions? I should check out that Smosh video. That would be interesting. Okay, so what else could we? Well, I could probably tell you the sex of the baby.
Oh yeah.
I'm currently working on the next WheezyWaiter video. It's taking a while because of all the other production I've been working on. I hope to get it shot today, maybe edited tomorrow on the plane to VidCon. I don't even know if any of that's going to happen, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to reveal the sex of the baby in that video. And now I'm going to tell, but I'm going to tell you first. Don't tell anyone. But actually, if you've seen China's live stream, you already know. But if you haven't, can you guess in the live chat? I'll let it catch up. Let's see. I'll let the lag catch up so I can see if you can guess. If you don't already know, maybe most of you already know. Rob Scallon's here. Hey.
Robert Scallon.
Robley Scalzone.
Rob Scallon.
Hey there, Robert. I will see you at the VidCon. Have I watched any Don Hertzfeld's animations? I have not. I don't know if I have, actually. Don Hertzfeld. I'm looking him up. What has he done? Like, are they like indie animated things? World of Tomorrow, Rejected. I have not seen any. I would like to watch them now because you said so. The Winter Izzy said, any recent movies been released that I'd recommend? We saw Wonder Woman. That was good. Wonder Woman was good. It was very funny. I enjoyed the funny parts. We're about to see Baby Driver. In a week.
I don't know if it's good yet, but
in a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Baby Driver is gonna be really. I just know it is. I've seen every Edgar Wright movie in the theater, and I loved all of them. I think The World's End is probably lowest on the list for me, but still great. So it's probably go Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim, World's End. I think that's all of them. And Baby Driver is already got amazing reviews, and everyone says it's wonderful. Got to watch that one. That one's gonna be good. What else did we see recently? Well, Moonlight was great. That wasn't that recent, I guess. Let me look at what's out there right now. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is fantastic. We need to watch more movies. Okay. I'm trying to find the time to go through some old movies with China that she hasn't seen, because she hasn't seen a lot of movies. So, we're gonna watch Fight Club. We're gonna watch Unforgiven, the Clint Eastwood Western. And maybe every movie. We're gonna watch every movie. Every movie, yeah. What other movies? Other movies that I've seen recently that I'd recommend. Oh, Logan was good. Logan was good. I saw this movie. Oh yeah, when China was out of town, I watched it. I can't remember what it's called now. The British movie. Googling recent British. Oh, Fantastic Beasts was good. Fantastic Beasts was surprisingly like one of my favorite Harry Potter movies. I thought it was it was better than I expected. There's this movie about this female screenwriter during World War II. It was a British movie. Can't remember what it's called. Their Finest. I think that's what it's called. That was pretty good. It had this weird moment towards the end that was like really sudden and disturbing that I don't know how I felt about. But most of that movie was pretty good. That one went under the radar, called Their Finest. Has she seen The Godfather? We went to a theater in Chicago to watch The Godfather. I think she fell asleep or we left early or something.
Can you be clear that we went to a theater in Chicago to see The Godfather at midnight? Or like 11 p.m. or something, and I fell asleep because it was late, and that movie is like 7 hours long.
That's true. It's true. It was late.
It's not my fault.
It was late. I think we should watch it at home, and we could watch it in chunks if you want.
Yeah, and start at like 9 a.m.
Yep. The Winter, as he says, one of my favorite movies is Some Like It Hot. That's pretty good. It's a funny one. It's Marilyn Monroe. Is Bob Hope in that, or Jack Lemmon? Jack Lemmon, I believe. Yeah, that's a good one. You ever seen His Girl Friday? That's a great old movie. I love The Third Man. That might be my favorite film noir. A lot of Alfred Hitchcock. Rear Window, Vertigo, Psycho, The Birds. Those are all good. Other good old movies. Casablanca is good. What else? There's The Big Sleep. There are many movies out there. City Lights. That's a Charlie Chaplin. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a lot of Charlie Chaplin, and I'm ashamed of it. I'm gonna watch more Charlie Chaplin. I want to see the General. Is that Buster Keaton? The General. Yeah, Buster Keaton movie. There's The Great Dictator. That's a Charlie Chaplin movie that I want to see that I haven't seen. Santiago Becco says, I still haven't watched any of the Terminator movies. Is it worth it? 1 and 2 are worth it. 1's pretty good. 2 is one of the greatest action movies ever made. 3's meh. 4 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And I haven't watched 5 because it had bad reviews and I hated 4 so much. But 2 is great. 2 is a definite watch. What is my favorite font? Cheap Pine. That's the one I use in a lot of WheezyWaiter videos. I don't know if that's my favorite, but that's just the one I use. I don't know fonts very well. I like a good Times New Roman. Arial. Helvetica, the classics. I just don't have. I also like, now I think about it, I don't know the name of them, but I like the like really thin, tall fonts. Do you have a name? You have a name of one of those? Throw out a name for me. I like those. I understand why people hate Comic Sans. That's not. It's pretty annoying. No, the Winter Izzy had a class once where all we watched was Vertigo and films based off inspired by Vertigo. She ruined Hitchcock for me for a time. Yeah, yeah, I could see that, but you gotta go back and realize how brilliant those movies are. Especially people like I think about how Psycho could have been received when it first came out. That had to be very, very shocking. The first half of that movie is like just this like a crime drama, and then suddenly, whoa! It's a brutal, horrible, disturbing murder, and it's that must have been so shocking for people. If I can remember, what's my favorite Craig Benzine quote that I've included in WheezyWaiter video? Favorite. I think a couple come to mind.
What's your favorite what?
Craig Benzine quote.
Oh.
Our imperfections is which make we great is one of my favorites. And I had another one in mind, and now I forgot what it was. Oh, I think I'll save death for last. I think that's a good one. Oh yeah, yes, Christine. That's another one of my favorite. That might actually be my favorite one. Christine, the one she just posted. Be cautious of bears at all times, even when being mauled by a tiger. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good lesson to have. There's a list somewhere. Craig Benzine quotes. I'm looking up my own quotes. I also quote myself all the time, so. I'd choose truth over cake, but I try to find a way to get both, to be honest. I did so many of these, and it's been so long that I don't even remember some of them. I read them like it's for the first time. The grass is always greener when it's covered in money. I don't even remember saying that. I don't even remember what that's from or the context of that. But that's a pretty good one. If you're gonna lob something, lob love. I kind of remember that one. People alive are better than people not alive. That's a pretty good one. Yeah. What food would I eat last at a banquet? What food would you eat last at a banquet with every food? What food would I eat last at a banquet with every food? Well, do I have to eat all of the food at the banquet? Because that would be too much. I'd be full. And so when I'm eating last, I would be full already. But if I weren't full, probably sushi, salmon roll, a salmon roll, probably. Sushi is a food that I could always eat. I'm always in the mood for. Tacos, probably always in the mood for tacos also, or most of the time. Sushi and tacos, man, it's the best, but not at the same time. Sushi tacos would probably be good, but those are the things. Rob Lob Love. Rob Lob Love. What else? What else? Any other questions before we wrap it up here pretty soon? These have been good questions. This has been a lovely discussion. Have I revealed the sex of the baby yet? I haven't. It's a girl. It's a girl. Did you reveal the name of the baby too?
No.
You didn't? I thought I said you could, and then I think you did.
No, I don't.
Oh, well then I'm not going to reveal the name of the baby. But it's a girl, and she better have a beard when she's born, or I'm going to be upset. What about you?
I will be upset if she has a beard.
Oh, well, that's going to be a rift in our relationship.
Yeah.
Do you think when you're like 70, you'll rewatch your earlier videos or revisit that year you did it in daily vlogs? I think, yeah, I might. Yeah, I might occasionally go back. I don't think I'll think about it that. I don't know. It's hard to say what my mindset will be, but I don't think I'll think about it that much because so much time will have passed. It would be like I was a different person, and I don't know. I might go back and watch a little bit and be like, "Wow, I can't believe I did that." You know, I mean, I'm already kind of starting to feel that. When time goes by, it's amazing how things fade. What's the most random question I've ever been asked? That one. Do you think you'll show your children your? I don't remember all the questions I've been asked. Sorry. Do you think you'll show your children your videos, or you let her or your child your videos, or you let her discover them naturally? Good question. I think I'd probably let her discover them. I don't know. I don't know if I'd like sit her down and be like, "Hey, this is what I did. Here's my videos." She'd probably just see the latest ones I'm doing and maybe get curious and go back and look at them. That would be interesting. What do you think?
I don't know. I think she'll probably just know that you need them and maybe ask to see them.
Yeah, it'll probably just happen naturally. It'll be cool to be born in a world where there's video record of everybody and pictures and social media of everyone their entire lives. Started later on in my life, but she'll be born in a world where it's just like anyone born, it's full record just on the internet forever. That'll be interesting. I don't think it'll be that special. I remember when I first started doing my videos, it felt very special. It was early on and not many people were doing it. But now it's everywhere. So I think seeing old videos of someone is not going to be that weird or novel. You know, it's just going to be what's there. It's just not special anymore, you guys. What do you eat first at a banquet? The thing that you like the most or the thing that you like the least? If I have to eat everything, I'd probably eat what I like the least first.
But if you're only eating what you want to eat and you don't have to eat everything, the correct answer is you eat the most expensive thing.
Ah, you eat the most. Okay.
So if they've got lobster or steak, you eat the high dollar items first. Don't get bread, don't get potatoes.
Yeah. Lobster, steak, like good steak. It's another really expensive food. Like swordfish, but I'm not really that big a fan of swordfish.
Sushi, shrimp.
Sushi, shrimp. But sushi was what I was going to eat last.
Huh?
Sushi was what I was going to eat last.
Well, yeah, but you were speculating that you had to eat everything. If you have to eat everything, then you end on a high note.
Yeah. Well, I think you end on a high note anyway.
Well, yeah, but in my world, you don't have to eat everything, and everything in the high note. It's all the best stuff that you're eating until you're full, and then you just stop. Okay.
Yeah. So just all the expensive stuff, I guess. Yeah. Sushi, lobster. Like probably a lot of seafood, but you don't want to overdo it on the seafood either.
Sure you do.
You do? Sure. Okay, you want to overdo it on the seafood. All right. Bye, Joel. Thanks for sticking around. Oh, I need to visit Round Rock Donuts, he's reminding. Next time we go to IKEA.
Yeah.
Yep, we need to visit Round Rock Donuts. All right. I think we're done here. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Thank you for your support. I will hopefully get a new Wheezy done before VidCon's over. I don't know. We'll see. and I will try to, now that the production of this short is done, I will try to ramp up Wheezy productions here coming up. And yeah, so thanks for sticking around. I will see you later. Bye. Ding!